Not being sure of your niche is something a lot of people struggle with. And if you're watching a video like this one, probably you as well. And if you're anything like how I used to be, you are skeptical whether your niche is oversaturated or not. Bro, I probably was the biggest niche shopper out there. I mean, I tried photographers, realtors, mortgage brokers, roofers, home renovation, even med spas. I've been through every single one of them thinking the next one is going to be better. But that never was the case. But I'm not gonna lie to you saying every niche works. I mean, if you work with funeral homes, bro, I don't think you can make it work. But if you can, that's great for you. Like, if you can offer to get more clients for a funeral home, then just do it. Some niches are definitely better than the others, but when I tell this to you, you think that if one niche is good, then it means there's a lot of people there. And if there's people, there's competition, and competition is bad. And I'm not gonna lie to you, and yes, competition is bad, and as a business owner, you wanna avoid competition. But our goal here isn't to go to some random niche that no one knows of, but we will go in there and actually destroy it. Look, saturation is a big problem when you're in the bottom 50%. So if you're below average, saturation is a big problem for you. But do you think that top dogs, the best people, the killers, think saturation is a bad thing? Saturation proves that there is money in this niche and you can make money being in that niche. But if you don't stand out some way, saturation is going to kill you. This is the exact reason why you see a lot of people making a ton of money in some niches. There are some niches that are proven to work, like real estate, like home improvement, like roofers, like med spas. A lot of people are making a ton of money, but again, a lot of people are struggling to make a penny. In this video, I'm going to show you how you stand out in any niche. And if you apply these things into a niche that has proven to work, so if you apply these things into a niche that has money, you will kill the competition and you will be the best. You will be above average and you will be the top 10%. And I promise you, the people who are in the top 10% win every single thing in every single aspect. When it comes to girls, top 10% wins. When it comes to money, top 10% wins. And when it comes to anything, top 10% will always win. They will always take the biggest part of a pie. So let me just give you what you came here for, and in return you can join us on the Discord server from the link in the description. Alright, so first I want to walk you through the concept of choosing your niche, because a lot of people would choose a niche but they don't understand the reason why we're doing it. They would just do it because they're told to do so. And let me show you the exact reason why we're doing it. Let's say this is the real estate market, RE, and we have here a bunch of realtors. So the reason why anyone would choose a niche is because all these people have similar problems and probably the same problems. They're living similar lives and they have the same problems. So if you create a messaging that resonates with one of these people, or if you create a solution that will solve the client acquisition problem of one of these people, that exact solution is going to be valid for every single other person in that niche. So this is the exact reason why we're choosing a niche, because if you choose a niche and if you create a solution for that niche on a specific concept, a specific thing, let's say client acquisition, that exact solution could be given to every other person and you could be making a ton of money. So when you're picking your niche, your biggest criteria would be how much do you understand that niche? Because again, at the end of the day, our goal is to solve the problem of these people and we want to give them a solution basically. And once you give them a solution, you will make a ton of money. So now let's go one step deeper and ask the question, what are we solving for? Because I've been telling you to solve a problem, but what will you solve? So the thing is, whenever you set a goal, you are basically telling the universe or the God that you're not happy with your current place, your current situation, and you have another desire. And not being there is causing you pain. And this is the case for every single person and every single business owner. So every single business owner has a current place. And here, let's say they're making 5K a month and they're working 10 hours every single day, and they have a desired place. Here, maybe they're making more money, they have more free time, they're spending more time with their families, but this is the case for every single person. They have a current place and a desired place. And our goal as a business owner is to fill this gap. And once you fill this gap, you will be making a ton of money. And this is probably the current reason why you're not making as much money as you want to make. Because right now, you have a service, let's say that is running Facebook ads, calling leads, whatever. But your current service isn't enough for you to fill this gap. And because you can fill this gap, because you can solve this problem, you're not valuable. Because the thing with making money is that Money is only made once you are valuable. And if you want to be valuable, you need to alleviate pain. And if you want to alleviate pain, you need to solve problems. And this is the problem of every single person. I can promise you that every single person has a current place and a desired place. And once this is the case, there's a gap. And because you don't fill this gap, you can't charge them any money. You can't charge them high ticket prices because you're not valuable. And if you want to become valuable by filling this gap, you need to understand the desired situation of your niche. And this is the exact reason why I told you that when you're choosing a niche, you should understand your niche. Because if you don't understand the desired situation, where they want to go, you can't give them a solution. So you need to understand them and then give them a solution. But a lot of people only have one service and they think that this service is enough for them to be valuable in the market. But because you don't fill this gap, you are not valuable. You first need to understand the desires of the market, where they want to go, and their current situation. And then you want to create a game plan, a service that will fill this gap. But a lot of people, again, are first having a service and they think that this service is enough for me to fill this gap. But it is never the case. So let me just show you one more thing, and that is the current state of the SMMA marketplace. And I'm going to show you why selling something like this is going to be so easy. So let's say this is once again the real estate niche, but instead of realtors, now here we have agency owners. So this is an agency owner, and as you know, we have a lot of them. Oops. Okay, we have a ton of them. So all of these are agency owners. And as you can tell, because I'm pasting them, they're all the same. They have the same service, same offer, same messaging. They're exactly the same. But if you come into this marketplace having a solution to filling this gap, now, unlike looking like every other person, you stand out. You become unique. And if you were a realtor, who would you work with? All of these are agency owners, but who would you work with? Probably the purple guy because he is unique. And two, he is offering something that is so valuable. He's offering to solve every single business problem by taking you from your current place and to your desired place. And this is the goal of every single business owner. And this is their only desire. And once you make it happen, you will be making a ton of money. These people, they don't give a shit about your services. They don't care if you do Facebook ads, if you cold release or not. The only thing they desire is if you can get them from their current place to their desired place. And once you offer this, bro, you become fucking valuable. And let me show you one last thing, and that is in every single market, we have a bunch of people. So this is a market, this is again the real estate market. So we can divide this market into three different groups. First, we have the bottom 10%, bottom 10%. Then we have the mid 80%, and then we have top 10%. So a lot of people, a lot of agencies, and probably you as well, again, are targeting these people. These are people who is easiest to reach out to, but these people have the least money. So this is the bottom of the market. These people have probably no time and they have less money. So selling something like this to these people, the bottom 10%, is going to be so hard. But selling something like this to the top 10% is going to be so hard as well because these people already have a current system in place and they probably are making enough money, so they don't need you. You want to target the mid 80% because this is people who have money, who have time, and who are actually interested in making more money. And these people are going to understand your solution, but bottom 10% isn't going to understand it, and the top 10% doesn't need it. The mid 80% is who you need to work with. And these are people who are making enough money, have enough time, and again, understand your solution fully. And once you target a specific segment of the market, let's say this is the mid 80%, once you target these people, you can create a new messaging that is going to be more appealing to these people because the mid 80% is going to have different problems. Look, they will all have similar problems, but mid 80% is going to have more similar problems, top 10% is going to have more similar problems, and the bottom 10% is going to have similar problems. So if you understand the mid 80% fully, now you can create a new messaging for them. And bro, once again, if you create a solution to their specific needs, because again, not every single person in the market is the same. Although they're similar, they're not the same. But mid 80 and top 10 and bottom 10 are similar. So if you create a solution for these people exactly, and if you create an offer and a messaging that will be appealing to these people exactly, you will be making unlimited money. But I know all of these might be too overwhelming for you, so if you need help with any of these, you can go down below and book your call with me. I'm not gonna show you how to do it, but I will actually come into your business and do everything for you, all done for you, scaling your agency up to 20K a month in the next 90 days. So if that is something you would be interested in, go check that out. And if you're looking for a system, a funnel to get clients for this system, you can check out the video on the screen right now. Thanks for watching till the end. Have a blessed day and cheers.